Hello everybody, and in this video we're going to be discussing the HaiTun Waverider 3x3 as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. CRs from Tymon Kolasinski, the Shengshou, YuFeng, Pyraminx for example, all sorts of cool stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have the HaiTun Waverider 3x3. This releases the debut of HaiTun Cube, which apparently means dolphin in Chinese. It's pretty cool. And it comes in 3 different versions: the standard, the flagship, and the pioneer. Now, 2 of the cubes have released. However, the third, the pioneer version, has not come out yet. You can pre-order the first 2, but the third, I just haven't found it yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We'll go over specific features in a moment, but according to TheCubicle.com, this cube is advertised as being all of the customizations for just $30, which is a very, very bold statement to make. It's a very high bar to set, but it looks like they have almost delivered. Aside from the GAN 14, no other cube has achieved such a high level of customization. The GAN 14 is probably the best option for customization, but I guess calling it all the customization isn't really accurate. Based on what I've seen, there's 384 different settings, which is high, but it's not as near as high as the 1,200 some combinations that the GAN 14 has. So it's not as high, but it's definitely still pretty good. Let's move on to how you customize this cube. It is a fairly easy to use adjustment system featuring 8 elasticity settings, 8 tension settings, and 6 magnet strengths. This means 384 total different settings, as mentioned before. So almost all the customization. It's not near as big as the GAN 14. But still pretty good. Sorry, HaiTun, not quite.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
If you want to get the full experience of these cubes, check out this video up here. On to these Shengshou, YuFeng, Megaminx. Now, this Megaminx, according to the Cubicle, is the best Megaminx Shengshou has ever made. It also has a molded / sculpted exterior to it to aid with grip, so it's pretty cool. On to the other Shengshou YuFeng release, the Shengshou YuFeng Pyraminx, which is pretty cool. According to the Cubicle, it resembles the MGC Evo, which has a similar look to it. It has strong magnets and turns well right out of the box, so you don't really need to set it up. I mean, you probably should, but turns well without any setup. All right, and now we're gonna move on to new cubing records. Let's go. First up, we have a clock world record average of 3.44 set by Niklas Eisen Eliassen. I really hope I said that right. Please forgive me if I didn't. Moving on, we have Tymon Kolasinski's 4 CRs. So first up, we have a 3.67 3x3 single. Next, we have a 38.33 5x5 average. Pretty cool. Next, we have a 1 minute and 2.87 second 6x6 single, as well as a 1 minute 10.76 second 6x6 average. That is a mouthful. Now, let's watch his mind-blowing 3.67 3x3 single. Absolutely insane, Tymon. The 3x3 solve gives him a second solve in the top 3 solves in the world. This is mind-blowing. What's even crazier about this 3x3 solve is that it's a full step solve, meaning that every step of CFOP was done to solve it, so there was no skips, basically. Next, we have Felix Zemdeg's 115.69 6x6 single. Now, I haven't seen anything from Felix Zemdeg's in a while, so this is pretty cool. This was Australian continental record, which is overall pretty cool. Next, we have, how in the world do you say that? Siaran Bihan got a 150.94 Irish CR. Holy smokes, that was fast. He also got an NR single of 143.49. By the way, what did you think of my Irish accent? Pretty cool, right? Also, and finally, Edwin Shen got a 2.97 CR single. Pretty cool. Bruh. And last up, we're not even going to do any special transitions for this. We're just going to go right into it. A featured review. Now, this review is of the Diansheng Galaxy 8x8M ball core. You're going to have to pause the video, though, because it's really long and I'm not going to read it. So, here you go. And that is all for this week's episode of S-Class Cubing. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.